Hello everyone, and this is Coxrone, and I'm playing PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. This is the beta. It came out for PlayStation Plus users last Tuesday, and this Tuesday it's out for everybody on PlayStation Network and for the Vita also, or on PS3. So let's get started. Let's see how you either like or dislike this game. Alright, a lot of people have been comparing it to Super Smash Brothers, but it just feels like the bare minimum, to be honest with you of it. If anything, it should be compared to Battle Stadium Dawn. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. It feels a little too simplistic and too bare for me to really warrant to pay full price for it. Alright, I'm gonna show you a little bit of each character, and I'm going to start with Power Rapper. And I'm tag teaming up with Eddie for 2v2s. Alright, hopefully we find some good competition. And the stages on here are Metropolis, Ratchet and Clank with a little bit mix of God of War in it, as you'll see. Alright, we're the red team, me and Eddie. In my opinion, so far, Kratos seems kind of overrated in a way. Let me show you some of his moves. He can also whip you with his microphone. Because you know all the attacks are based on direction plus the button, or you can just press square for a simple attack. Also could use his boombox to... Well, I can't really do it right now because... Yeah, a lot of people do that with Kratos. All they do is grab you with the chains and just keep knocking you around, which I think they should take out as a move, but, you know, whatever. I'm not the one making the game. As you can see, the B-Box actually produces more AP. A lot of us got level 2 right now, except for player 4, Sly. You shouldn't always try to go for a level 3 super, due to the game is based on strategy. See, Eddie just used the level 2, but that Sly turned invisible, so he couldn't really see him. Well, I shouldn't say invisible, I should say transparent, because he's somewhat he can be somewhat seen, but not by that much. And I know that Kratos is trying to get a level 3 so he could turn into the God of War and huge size back when he had his God of War armor on. Never mind, he used the level 2 and killed us. And I got killed by a level 1. And then Eddie got killed by a level 1. My only beef with this game is some moves work to your advantage, other moves sometimes are real bothersome. Alright, I got a level 3, so his level 3 takes everybody off the field. That's opponent. So cheesy. Yeah, when you do level 3s, usually time stops. But when you use level 2s or level 1s, and I'm pretty sure they won that. Yeah, they won that round. The score goes like this: you get 2 points for every kill, and you lose a point for every death. So saw me a power rap. I didn't perform pretty well, but at least I got his level 3 on. Time to go with Fat Princess. But to dig deep in, well, not dig deep, but in this beta, you know, this is the second beta. This is the open one. The closed one, I believe, had one extra stage to it, but the characters are still the same. Minor times there might be glitches, like your character might just be frozen there, or the respawn could act up. But you know, this is the beta, so it's an old build of the game. Hopefully by then, when they release the real one, it'll be fixed. Some of the characters in this game don't feel they belong at all. Like, they feel out of place. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Like, fighting Fat Princess against Radic, when I attack, it just feels odd to me. But, you know, maybe it's just because of the concept of the game. I played a game that's somewhat like this with the whole pick up orbs and got the orbs to finish somebody off with a super to win the match. It's somewhat similar to Battle Stadium Dawn, which only came out in Japan, but I had connections, so I got to play it. Yeah, when Hades hits the ground, it like paralyzes everybody that was caught in the middle of the attack. I really don't know how to play with Fat Princess that well, so bear with me. As you can see, you can summon minions to your side. The knights, the mages. And Eddie is booting him around with Sweet Tooth.
I'd love to stay in chat, but
her, as you can see, that was her level 2. I'm hoping I can show you her level 3, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fill up gauge that fast. Maybe in another match. As you can see, Eddie is really trying to put them away with level 1 supers. So far, I found that Kratos and Sweet Tooth supers, though they are very menacing, like they could be a handful, they also, to people who eventually will learn a lot on this game, they can easily be overcome. Especially Sweet Tooth. You know, he pretty much gets covered in a suit of armor, which is very big. And because of that, it makes it a lot easier to really dodge his I was hoping that he was gonna fall into that. The first one I accidentally forgot that Sweet Tooth was my partner for a minute there. And that didn't take him out either, but I'm pretty sure we won this because they didn't really use their supers that often. Sly looks depressed in that picture. Alright, on to another character.
select your character.
Let's see. I think I'll go in with Sweet Tooth myself this time. It has minor. This game has minor similarities to Super Smash Brothers. Like Radic and Sly Super is like Snake Super, but a little bit more overrated. Like there's no reload time. Instead of grenade launchers, it's bullets or picture taking.
Ready? Fight.
And well, this looks like it's going to be a mirror match, somewhat. Sometimes it's annoying to have 3 of a character or even 2 of a character out because you lose track of yourself sometimes. Even if the little number display on your head, when sometimes it gets hectic and you just lose yourself or your partner forgets which one you are. There you go. Use some of that. This is Eddie's first time using most of these characters too, so this is first night playing. Next time, hopefully he'll just hit the square button and it'll just launch and hopefully hit one of them. The thing about that super is even if you don't target it, as long as they're like right in front of the missile, they'll get caught by it. As you can see in the background, there's a lot of interaction going on. I don't like the conveyor belts on this stage. I find them very annoying, but this little item is a little nifty trick. When they get close to it, it explodes. And it's like sleeping powder almost. As you can see, he tried to hit me with his level 1. But I can hopefully build my level 3 up. As you can see, Eddie's playing a long range game with them because, you know, the whole point of the game is really you got to be offensive in this game, I should say. Like there's some people who are defensive that could still take the win, but for the most part, it's heavily offensive in this game due to you're trying to get AP out of your opponents by hitting them. You're trying to get an AP that falls on the screen. And he has a level 3 super, which is... There you go. That's his level 3 super. You see, he just tried to stomp on me. You see, he shot Eddie, but if I didn't roll underneath his foot, that stomp would have just missed me if I was on the opposite side of the foot. And they both ran into Radix Super, which is like a Hyper Viper Beam from Cable on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. These guys, they keep blocking and grabbing me, so I'm just going to use that level 2. And now I just got hit by a level 1, and Eddie used Radix level 1 and caught the guy. For some reason, my move just like not follow through. And the match goes to the Sweet Tooths. Eddie held his up, but you know, I lost my half for the team, so you know, some you win, some you lose in this game. You will run into a lot of people that use Radic and Kratos. Well, at least during the beta they will. When the real game come out, you got a variety of characters to go from, to go to. So now I'm going to play with Sly since he just played with Radic. I'll save Radic and Kratos for last. Sly has an interesting aspect due to he can't block in this game. You can use L1 to turn invisible, and it comes in handy sometimes. But at the same time, I kind of wish he would have just had block. This stage I prefer compared to the other stage due to Hades isn't that intolerable. Kratos can be a handful depending on who's using them. This guy seems to have a grasp of how to use them. But as you can see, I know how to play with Sly a little bit. Kind of wish they just leave us either as the red or blue team and not change up. I hate when that happens. Alright, I already got my level 2 built. Visibility comes in handy at times. Sly got all types of moves, like he That alarm, if anybody touches like a... There you go. I just hit him with that. It looks like a smoke bomb. What happens is it confuses his direction on the controls. There we go. You don't need that. I'll take that weapon. And even though I hit him to interrupt his super, he still caught us. Sometimes I don't like how that goes. Because sometimes you can interrupt their super. Other times you just fall prey to it. I moved out the way this time of his level 1. I hate that move. All he wanted to do is keep pulling me in. Pulling me in. Alright, here goes Slice. As you can see, it's similar.
That was right. Time for plan B. You'll have to stay in chat, but
It's really nothing you can do to really dodge it that much. Trying to get them caught in that fever move. I did pretty well keeping them in it. And I'm gonna have to, oh, that's right, I can't roll, but I can turn invisible. And I accidentally got myself caught into it. But that move, he doesn't really know how to play with him that well because he didn't knew that you could use circle button and fire projectile energy from it. There you go. My teammate held him down and I finished him off. And we lost that one, but that's okay. You know, Eddie's adjusting to some of the characters, and when I get to Kratos, that's my heavy hitter for so far because he seems like that character that even if you're bad you can use, but I like using different techniques with him. I don't like just spamming the same pull the whole match like most people. I'll add it in a lot, but I won't use it just as my primary move. Well, as you can see, these guys got mics.
Wow. Like an hour? No. It's like
kind of wish that we didn't have to hear the conversation, but unfortunately, there's no mute. Not yet, at least. There's no mute for this. All right, good. We playing back here again. Yeah, they're gonna hate me. So they got a Reddick. And of course, Kratos. Reddick and Kratos is a lot of people play with the tag team. This time we're red team. As you can see, he got like that Samus move. Instead of balling up, he just disappears and then leave a grenade. That thing could leave you wide open for a lot of attacks. Hades hitting the ground. It can cause you to get paralyzed. And when you get paralyzed, well, let's just say the other team could capitalize with a super, especially if both teammates are paralyzed. In case you wonder, Reddick is not really close-up combat type guy, but he does have his moves. Trying to get away from this Kratos because he got range over me. Well, when it comes to close combat, I gotta keep it at a distance because, and this guy's gonna keep spamming that move, so gotta figure out a way to overcome it or get defeated. Redick, you got to use tactic when you're playing with Redick, you know. As you can see, somebody can just go around with Kratos and keep spamming that whip chain pull. That jump up in the air, like guard, phase out thing, that thing is useless in my opinion. It doesn't work like Super Smash Brothers where you're invincible for a brief amount of time, for like a second or two. Alright, obviously he's going to get a level 3, and that's going to make this a lot harder.
You got level 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
There we go. I caught both of them with it. And now, see, Hades might have just cost me to get killed.
You little bitch.
As you can see, it took both of them to hit me with that super. But this super is overrated. Redick's level 3 is like really no moving out the way. But this guy has terrible aim.
I make this stuff more better.
I'm not sure if we can pull one out of this. There you go. One of them walked right into my missile. And that move just like didn't even work at all. Pretty sure they won. Oh no, we went to overtime.
Overtime? What?
You know, they're building gauge a lot faster, so this match can go either way if we're not careful. I can't even get a hit because every time I start attacking, the Kratos is on me, which he should be. And that happens sometimes in sudden death. We just got disconnected. Alright, well, I think I'm going to bring my main star out to play.
Let's see what you can do.
And Eddie's gonna go in with Sweet Tooth. Seems he took a liking to his moves. Honestly, this would have been this is a great game for Vita, and even if it was like a PSN title, but I still don't see enough. I mean, I know it's a beta, but I just don't feel that there'll be enough content to actually make me want to spend $60. The game is highly simplistic, but it does have a strategy to it. I can't say that it's, you know, it's for dum-dums or people that's slow, but the game doesn't take too much to really get things going in your favor if you know what you're doing with the characters. Certain people don't know how to play with. I'm the player 3 Kratos, in case you wonder. You know, he got a diverse set of moves. He got the spear and shield. Obviously his chain. You could charge an arrow. Alright, I'm getting beat up all around. He got the hammer. Okay, let's see. Okay. He got Apollo's helmet. I mean head. Let's see. The wings of Icarus. Okay. So you know he's not just like a one-trick pony, but a lot of people will just use him for dumb stuff. I think I'm like the only player I've seen that actually uses the head of Apollo. And you already saw his level 3 last game, but he's very quick at building gauge compared to most characters. So. There you go. This is more like a super for, see, a lot of people don't know you could do that move if they don't experiment. You want to always get as much AP as you can gather. The more AP you got, the better. They got grabs with the right analog, but in this game, with some of these characters like Radix, Sniper Shot, and that recoil it has knocks you all the way across stage, grabbing could be risky unless your people like Sly. You can see I try to bring the hammer down on him. Oh yeah, I forgot he also has a Kestis, or however you pronounce it. And he's seen the court both of them with that super, which you normally don't see people do that often. He dodged my level 1. And he didn't know what his level 2 was, or he thought he was the other Kratos. And I believe the match goes to us. Yep. Alright, let's see. I'll play about 2 or 3 more matches so I can try to show you other supers. You've seen Radix, you've seen Sly's level 1 through 3. Sweet Tooth, you've seen his level 3. Kratos, you've seen his level 3. Power Rapper, you've seen it. So I'm gonna try with Fat Princess. Her super reminds me of I guess you could call it Pit from Smash Brothers, where he has all those angels come out, fly at you, or attack you. But hers is more like she calls out mages. It's somewhat similar, but it has its own little unique style to it. I mean, it's a pretty slow super in my opinion, and could be dodged if done correctly. But let's see if I can get it. I mean, as you can see, it's not like Smash Brothers where they have a stock match or so. But when the final product is done, they probably could add stock match or so. I'm hoping they would, because just killing each other. Well, you know what? No, I just don't like this whole killing each other with supers to win the match thing. No, Smash ain't start doing it until late. But as I told you before, this isn't. Like I said before, this isn't really Smash Brothers. I know I compare a lot of things to it, but I would say that this game is more for the Sony diehard fans, even though the characters aren't all Sony, but have appeared on Sony games probably on multiple occasions. But I am kind of mad that they put New Dante in the final product of this game. He technically does not have his own game yet. I mean, we know it's Devil May Cry, but it's not out yet. So I don't see how a character who doesn't even have his own game yet makes it into a game, but yet his won't be out for like another 2 to 3 months after this game releases. I guess that's just Sony kissing ass trying to act like they popular with the people. And I just got hit by that level 1 super. I really don't like playing with Fat Princess. You know, I really don't like slow characters that much. And her gauge just seems to take forever for me to build. That doesn't mean everybody will be slow, but for me, it's pretty slow. Excuse me. Alright, this Sly is just jumping around like he's on crack, just trying to drop down on me. I got her level 2 again, but I'm really trying to go for the level 3. You know, another thing about this game, I mean, I like that you gotta use strategy, level 1, level 2, level 3. You shouldn't always waste your time going for level 3 because it could be a big waste. But some of these supers that are like, they could get stopped in mid-action, and other ones, like, it never happens. As you can see, I didn't have enough time to build her level 3 gauge, but I did get enough kills to win us the match. Oh no, they still won. Oh well, I guess it happens, right? Alright, I think I'm gonna go in with Sly and probably maybe Power Rapper or Radic as my last. No, you know what? I want to go out with Sweet Tooth again.
Some fun.
You know, after seeing all this, you probably have a better idea of what the game really is to you. You know, if it'll be a clone of Super Smash Brothers, as some people call it, or if it'll be able to stand on its own feet. I think the game is going to sell, not extremely well, but I think it's going to sell due to there's a lot of PlayStation fans out there. And, you know, some are fanboys, and I believe they will like the game. Me, I somewhat like playing it, but I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm going to invest like 1,000 hours in this or 2,000 hours like Super Smash Brothers or something like that. You know, I just can't imagine me and my friends playing this all day and actually getting a kick out of it. It's an okay game, but sometimes it gets very boring very quickly, especially when you have people like spamming the same characters, like 2 Kratos or so. But so far, we haven't seen any 2 of the characters yet, which is pretty good. This Fat Princess keeps going toe to toe with me. I think I can handle. There you go. That was one of his grabs. You know, you got multi-directional grabs. Trying to see if I could do pretty good with Sweet Tooth. I don't know, for some reason I've just never been really good with him since I've started playing beta last week. A lot of people fall into that move. It's very easy to fall into it. It seems like it's slow, but trust me, in a blink of an eye, that could be the end of you. Oh yeah, I forgot Kratos also can use a counter by pressing circle by itself. You can deflect like that sniper shot or whatnot and turn it into energy, shoot it back. Or a counter attack at least. As you can see, this just feels like we're just running and jumping around now. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the level 3 with him, not in this amount of time left. So, you know what I'm going to do? I will probably go for his level 1 and hopefully land. And of course not, because Fat Princess is jumping around. But you know, I'm not mad I missed it. It is what it is. You're not going to land every super you try to go for. And missed it again. And then got hit by one. And then I missed both. And he connects. That was good work on Eddie's behalf. He won us the match. Alright, I think for my last one, I'll probably go in with Sly. You know what? Nah, I like to leave off on a note with a challenge. Power Rapper. For those who's going to buy the game, hopefully you enjoy it. For those who are skeptical about the game, you know, you can wait for reviews. Or, you know, go to a friend's house, try it out, see if you like it, because I wouldn't tell you to just go run out there and go spend $60 on it. I think you should judge for yourself, because everybody's different, so, you know, their taste might be a little bit different. But modes aside, this is the regular gameplay of the game. Yeah, see, this Radic is going to do nothing but just keep using the sniper move the whole match. Or he might change up. I'm not sure. You know, I can't. Obviously, he can land that super a lot better than I can. You know, I just finally got to my level 1 now. So I'm not feeling really confident about a level 2 super, but it is possible. See, when Power Rapper fighting these two, it just feels out of place. Trying to really compare him against them. I mean, some people will probably play better than me with Power Rapper, of course. What about saying some? I mean, a lot of people will. He's just not my character of choice. There you go, I used my level 1 to kick him right in his face. And now Radic is running away from me. Yeah, at times that red X come up and it like blocks you from using your super. I don't know why it does that. Maybe, you know. I know it happens when people use their level 3. Like 2 people can't use their level 3 at the same time. But if you try to use a level 2 versus a level 3, 9 out of 10 times, you're probably just going to end up ending yourself, get yourself caught up. Well, none of us got caught in that. And I missed. Out of all the level 1 supers in this beta, I think Kratos level 1. There we go. Kratos level 1 is easily interrupted. Alright, well, we won that with only 4 kills, and Eddie took 2 deaths, but we still won. Well, pretty much this is PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. If you enjoyed it, that's good. If you don't plan to get the game, hey. Alright, this is Coxrone, and I'm out.